What's your name?
My name is Eli Donaghy.
What's your name?
My name's Sebastian McKay.
Hi, this is me, Luke, if you didn't know, and this is...
James Murray.
My name is Nick Goodman.
Not you!
Sneak peek.
So, what's your name?
I didn't mean that.
That's me.
My name is Isaac O'Connell, Isaac Joseph
You look bad as
Michael
fuck right now,
O'Flanagan O'Connell.
What was your favourite part about this party?
Me, Killian, and Phelim had guy talk. I haven't done that before. It's really good. I see my girls do it all the time.
I call Isaac Mohawk.
There's this crazy evil woman witch that I know, and she's like, I'm gonna cut your hair. Thank God she's not here and looking at me, because honestly, if she was, I'd sock her. Speaking of Patrick and Eli said that she beat me to...
My favorite
part of the party.
Me and Alice kissed in like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, when we like in the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was like
my
some
favourite
bad things
bit.
happened. Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be my favorite bit when it happens.
I'd say like the craziest thing that's happened is the fact that we had a 9-layer birthday cake.
It was pretty great. Oh, and big cake that I was in charge of. Okay, the pressure. I had burning wax on my hands, and we were burning these two men at the stake, and I had to stop laughing about it because I was going to knock this goddamn cake over, and I didn't like having that pressure on me. Okay, I felt like that cake, I was going to collapse under the pressure.
It's like blowing out the candles on that damn birthday cake. Yeah.
Would you rather be a surfer in Anaheim or a monk?
Well, you see, that's a difficult question you're asking me there. You see, Anaheim is home to Disneyland, I believe. It's an interesting place. However, being a monk, you know, it's a different lifestyle, you know. I'd say, if I had to choose, probably the monk.
Garrett, why do you think we celebrate birthdays?
I think it's important to celebrate being alive. And ideally we would do that every day. I would argue that every day is a celebration of being alive, but it's important to also celebrate the landmarks of being alive for a certain amount of time to make it special.
The craziest thing that's happened tonight.
You're telling me seriously.
I don't think I can say that on camera.
This thing was like what my friends did for me. The cake was so nice. Finn's present was really nice. Like, I feel very appreciated right now, and I really respect that, and I'm grateful for that.
My leg is broken, by the way. This one. So
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I was gonna show you your arm.
Oh Lord!
I'm actually so sorry. I'm actually so sorry.
It's okay.
Austin, favourite memory with Patrick Donaghy?
Favourite what?
Memory with Patrick Donaghy.
I'm gonna say at Garton when you, me, Patrick and Ivor were all in the room, and I remember it was like 11:30 at night, and Patrick just said the most random, out of pocket. It was like, can we get 7 10-year-old children to go rowing with us or something?
My favourite memory with Patrick Donaghy. One of my favourite memories with Patrick Donaghy is when we ended up in work experience together working with Trevor Hart.
I think probably back in art class, back in the day, me and him, we were good pals. You know, the art table, Finlay, Alice Gill. Classic. Just such a good time, you know? And me and Patrick have always said that we're going to move to Sweden together next year, actually, after the leaving cert, moving to Sweden, moving into an apartment, and just, you know, being buddies.
Screw you, Morris.
If I had a little less of alcohol in me, I would be able to do a push-up.
I'm not voting for you in the next...
Why do you think we celebrate birthdays?
That's a good question, you know. I always like to pan it back to my great-grandfather.
Ooh, my favourite memory of Patrick Donaghy. We were walking back from swimming in Dunleary, and the conversation was headed towards the topic of shopping shoes. And we all stopped, we all went to a nice little spot so Patrick Donaghy could read out the beautiful Reddit post, I shifted my shopping shoe. It was about the shopping shoe, Fibonacci Air Sira. You got to see the post for yourself, but the thing that really stood out to me was that 2 days later, Miss O'Flynn said, girls, today we're looking at the shopping shoe, Fibonacci Air Sira. And it just came full circle.
Another one is the Becca incident.
Listen, I'll tell you this. Eli also said that she'd beat me in a fight, which was kind of mean, but she's kind of scary, like in a good way. Like I feel like
That's actually a compliment.
she looked scary as hell. Like she could fucking
re-break your leg.
beat me in a fight. She could break my leg if she threw a fucking weird stool at
Sorry, I actually didn't mean that.
me. It's okay because funny enough, different girl beat me up. Laura punched me. Laura Finucane, daughter of Mark Finucane, who I nominated for the Ice Bucket Challenge, but he didn't actually go forward with it. She punched me in the face about 10 minutes ago. I busted my lip, so I'm bleeding right now.
Why, that takes me back. Takes me back, I'd say, a couple months. Maybe just the one. Back to, I believe it was Nick's birthday party. And I played ping pong with him. With just our hand job givers. Boy, that was a fun time. Boy, it was.
Probably all the many times that I've played table tennis with that man. His forehand strikes with such vigor, his backhand with such precision. It's beautiful, every time.
My favorite memory of Patrick, pretty recently I remember going up to him and we had a fucking class conversation. I always make something about Patrick and Eli. I feel they kind of work as the same being, you know, a lot. And Patrick, he went and he's like, I really like the mohawk, which is great because not everyone likes the mohawk. People are like, oh, it's not good, it's not good.
Kate, what is your earliest memory?
Why?
I forgot that was. Never mind. That was.
Probably a snow day when I was like 4.
What's your favorite thing about Patrick Donaghy?
His incredible sense of humor.
But then also, you know, funny at times, especially in physics class. There, I cannot repeat the things Patrick says in physics class. Patrick, you know what I'm talking about.
Patrick Donaghy, well, in the New Park physics class, we like to call him Physics Donaghy. I think that's my favorite aspect of him.
Doesn't matter, because
oh my god!
The point is, we're putting tariffs on the nether.
Are you okay?
No more elytra. Okay, but here's the interesting thing.
Because in tribal times, being able to survive a whole calendar year, such as winter and August and all, that was a
God, he's awfully boring, isn't he?
quite an impressive feat because of the amount of changes and everything that would happen during those intense seasonal shifts.
What's your favorite thing about Patrick Donaghy?
Patrick Donaghy, he's attractive male build.
It's either he thinks about things, he's a ponderer, or the buzz cut because he lets me touch it, and he lets me touch it very often. So I appreciate that because not a lot of people do that.
Well, I have to say Patrick Donaghy is probably one of the greatest people I've ever met. So
don't fucking answer the question.
He really listens to people. Like, really listens.
And so Patrick, best thing, honestly, his continuous support of my questionable lifestyle and life choices.
Patrick, I like calling him Pat, and I like that he's nice to Alice.
If you could have any 3 superpowers, what would they be?
Superpowers? 3! Okay. Fly.
Okay, if you could have 3 superpowers, what would they be?
Oh, invisibility. Flight.
Luke, I'm gonna swing in here and say, if you could have 3 superpowers, what would they be? I just felt
yeah, yeah, of course. I have to say.
Why you have to be like a manager?
I mean, we won the game.
The important thing that I think we should know is circling back to Patrick, because you know there's no yin without a yang.
Teleport to Eli Donaghy at any time. Teleport Eli Donaghy to me at any time. And teleport Patrick Donaghy away from me at any time. Why birthday?
These are actually crazy questions. I'm not in the mindset.
You're not that drunk.
Don't worry about it. Just say something.
Here, Alana, just why birthday though?
Why birthday?
Why birthday?
I don't know. I think it's nice. It's like the only time you get to celebrate like a person for like being a person, you know?
Word up, homegirl.
Fuck off. Actually, fuck right off.
Favorite memory with Eli Donaghy?
Probably when we met up in Donaghy and he showed me the Compass app on his phone and tried to prove to me which way north was for like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Where's the
There's too many. Hiking Tool, pretty far. Went up there last summer, I want to say.
I wasn't there, so I don't know where you're looking at me, but...
With Eli Donaghy. Stop saying his penis.
What's your favourite memory with Eli Donaghy?
I don't know who that is. This party's been great, guys.
Man, motherfuck this cake! It's ass! No! I'd lick my fingers to clean myself. It wasn't so ass.
I thought he was joking. He just threw my shit.
This fucking cake is the most abysmal thing I've ever tasted.
Why? It's so good.
I think, what part of the cake do you eat from, bro? Because there's like 7 different parts.
The top 3.
I think I'm bottom 3, bro.
Oh, that's a rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake, bottom 3 slices.
Top 3 is like head, and Isaac's just throwing away my top 1.
First time I met him was at Finn Kavanagh's first Mario Kart and Shots, when he had a great talk. I had a great talk with him and Patrick about rugby.
We are growing older day by day, and time keeps moving on. But this movement of time is not bad. No, not negative. It is to be celebrated.
And also they're fun.
In geography class, he would fart so bad, we'd accuse him of shitting himself.
Oh yeah.
Because it was actually unbearable. I try to think of like a wholesome memory. It's the only thing that's coming to my mind because it would happen like regularly and it was so bad every time. And he'd deny shitting himself. And we started to think it was actually true because of like it was that bad. I'm not overplaying this or like being gross. It was bad. It was so bad, dude. I'm sorry. It was like, that's what comes to mind.
Try not to push Finn into the Dargle River. Impossible.
You could get me so easy.
I really couldn't pick one. Playing rugby in the green up the road from here was a good one. I wouldn't call it the best, but it stands out, you know.
What's your favourite thing about Eli Donaghy?
You know, just he's a big personality, I'd say.
He's just generally a very nice guy, you know. Very easy to talk to, you know.
Birthday, like, oh guys, I was born 17 years ago today. Let's throw a fucking bonanza, you know, a whole fucking hubbaloo about it.
My favourite thing about Eli Donaghy. He's actually day one been a fucking lovely guy. Genuinely,
what a lovely guy.
There's not many people I can say that about from like 1HG. But I remember being on like
1HG first year.
I remember being on like online school and Teams. And I remember, oh shit! I remember him talking about the fucking that one book series. The one.
Boy in the Striped Pajamas,
No.
1, 2, and 3.
No. Just how genuine he is. He's just so genuine. Like you will like. I feel extremely privileged to be able to sit beside.
Sorry. Quite like his handshake.
Most incredible thing I've ever seen, probably fucking Zoe finally leaving the party. Jesus, because let me tell you, it was a drag. Holy!
What is your favorite thing about Eli?
He's really kind. Wait, what? Ignore that. He's really kind and he's always like asking questions about your life and it's just nice.
What's your favourite thing about Eli Donaghy?
I'm actually just gonna cut you right in there.
3 superstars. Go.
3 superstars.
Probably his physical form. When he dies in 2034, I really truly will miss him. April 29th.
Every day, pretty much every time I see him, I think, I just want the best for this man because he's just so real. He's so real with you. There's nothing fake about Eli Donaghy, and there's nothing fake about either of them, you know. And I think that's my favorite thing about Eli.
I mean, most incredible. Oh wow, check that out. That's it. That competes. I was in New York a while ago.
No, Isaac,
incredible size.
imagine you're looking at that view while you're peeing off that cliff.
I feel like if I was peeing and like if the view includes on my left peripheral.
Oh,
it's the
I see you in the house. I'm visiting on
and,
you.
like,
I see you fucking person in the blue. I like that. I'm visiting on you.
I feel like that would be. It would be up there.
Alice, what will you miss most about the Donaghys
Miss
in the
about-
future?
Their evil twin energy.
I don't think.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll ever need to think about that because I plan on being there in their
plan on
lives,
dying
like,
first.
forever, like in some.
And like, I'm just gonna miss like
tearing up.
all the weird things that you guys talk about. Every single like, remember that debate the other week about the furries?
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry?
The furry debate.
What about when Eli Donaghy dies in a car crash?
That's actually totally good.
In April 2034.
29th.
2027.
The 29th
would
of
be-
April.
would be my guess. The way you're correcting. I'd be sad. I'd be bummed out.
Someone's birthday means, you know, oh hey, you've made it a year. You've made it another year. And you know, I think for most people, except for maybe like criminals, you know, life is a gift.
Probably some Celtic shit, to be honest. They were like whack as hell.
Can we have like a live rendition of Wonderwall from the group?
Yeah, guys, let's do some acapella.
Said maybe. Yeah.
You're gonna be the one that saves me.
Saves me.
But after all,
Yeah. You're my Wonderwall. Yeah.
You're my Wonderwall.
That's lovely. I feel like I'm like a fourth wheel on this interview. I'm just gonna tuck that in there.
You're gonna be the one that saves me.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Wonderwall, yeah, plus.
You're my Wonderwall.
Oh, fucking hate me, brother.